this is my second revision wall mounted bespoke PC case. Again, plywood, different setup this time, different set of principles as to what I was going to achieve. Going for a smaller footprint this time, 70 centimeters wide by 26 centimeters tall and 15 centimeters deep. It equivalates to about 27 liters of space. The last time the case was fairly loud, which was quite annoying when it was under load playing games and that kind of stuff. It was also not so good to try and access things inside the case, components obviously, because you had to take off the whole front after disassembling the UV light strips. It looked cool, but it wasn't the best of ideas. So this is the spec on this one. So this time we've got a full clear front window and two side panels, and everything is independently accessible. So the PSU here has its own ducted 3D printed port, which is to fit exactly there. So PSU fan is drawn only outside air, or ambient room temperature air, and not heat build-up air within the case. And right hand side houses all of the drives, so SSD and SATAs. But to access stuff this time is a doddle. So I'm going to be in here. And there we go, I got access to the fan, which means I can also turn on and off eco mode, which I rarely have off. Internal case temp is so low that it just doesn't warrant having that fan on all the time. You can see the sockets here for the LED loom, which the switch is up here. So that just runs off 12 volt Molex to 12 volt SMD LEDs off Amazon. Just bought a strip of 5 meters. It was £8 or something like that. I use them for all sorts, so it doesn't really matter. And on the right hand side, as I said, is hard drives. Bit of a wire mess, but it gets hidden. So my 4 terabyte drive, 2 terabyte drive, and then my SSD primary. Everything gets neatly tacked up in there. So if I want to install more drives, do a switch out, use a different OS platform, whatever, or even just plug in temporary drives, I can do it in literally seconds, probably quicker than it is to get a case side off, a regular case. My CPU temps used to be in the well 40s, now we have an average CPU temp. This thing's open, but it's not really what you would call under load. It's 16 Celsius right now. And that's with the Gamma Archer CPU cooler. And then my 1050 Ti has the Acceleron Mono Plus from Arctic with SMD heatsinks, which go on voltage regulators and the memory modules. And to be fair, it was pretty simple to install. I've seen much worse, and it does an excellent job. CPU temp now is 30 Celsius, 2930, and I've been pushing it. I've not been able to get it to go above 55 Celsius, so there's 2 Be Quiet 8 cent fans there. They stick out on the top. So those are both exhaust fans, pass-through holes on the bottom, intake holes on each side. So there's a lot of heat convection airflow. Obviously the hard drives create heat goes up, that draws air in, so it all adds to the passive cooling of the case. And although this wasn't planned to stick out, it is dumping heat outside of the case, so it's not adding to the internal case temp. And I think overall this is what's led to, well, 16 Celsius and 30 Celsius cores. Can't really grumble. Obviously nighttime mode's a thing, so if I turn him off, you get to see the mix of the reds and the blues. PSU ends up as a demon intake. Red each side, blue on the bottom there, on each side of the graphics card, so you got an even spread. I didn't want this all dark. I wanted nice blue red, as goes for the Arctic fan. So these two glow red while that glows blue. And that's the fan and the case. Enjoy, and thanks for watching. Bye.